If my friend come to me and say she's struggling to read, I would say you can come to me, I will help you read.
What do I love about children? I think it's the innocence about them. They don't judge and they just speak freely. It's just amazing to see how they develop and how you can mold these lives.
Our schools are mainly based in areas where there is a high level of unemployment. You know, there's a lot of poverty in those areas, also maybe sometimes substance abuse issues, and all of those issues then impact the child. And so those children in our schools might need counselling support for those reasons.
Maybe the parent passed away or the parents divorced, and then that child used to be like a good child and doing well in class, but after the trauma, if there is no intervention, we can see that that child's behavior is changing.
We have a lot of learners that has low self-esteem.
The biggest challenge, I would say, at this point in time is the language. They're not getting the proper instructional language at home, which we find it's very difficult to help them because they're not understanding.
So right in the beginning, there was absolutely no work being done at all. At that stage, schools weren't even offering life skills in primary schools. So we went in as a team of volunteers into a number of our local primary schools, offering courses and classes and facilitating classes and discussions around life skill issues.
And as we did counselling with young people, we realised a lot of the times kids were being sent to counselling because they were actually just battling with reading, with actually keeping up with the school curriculum, and a lot of it had to do with literacy. So from that counselling program was born a need to intervene with the literacy program. The literacy program that we run is the Shine Literacy Program, and it was a program that was developed specifically for second language English learners and within a South African context. There's 4 aspects to the program. There's a have a go writing activity, there's a shared reading activity, a paired reading activity, and a phonics based activity. From that we realized children who were battling with literacy were also, a lot of them were battling with foundational maths concepts, and we started developing our own maths program. It is foundational maths concepts that we've put into the program. There are 5 modules that the children progress through. It's very games based, so every time they master a game, they move on to the next game, the next activity, until they've completed the whole program.
For me, if I'm here for them, like I'm counseling them, they know how to handle, they're being empowered. I think this is a place where they know that they're being listened to.
So we don't just focus on literacy, not just numeracy, not just the psychosocial aspects of a child's life. We want to address them holistically. And so we want to be able to make an input in their lives in all of these areas. I think that's the strength that we bring as an organization, is that we are not just focused on one particular thing, we are focused on the holistic well-being of a child.
When they come to us, they feel like a sense of security, you know, being here with us, and that they can be themselves, and they are so happy.
If I haven't done LifeMatters, I wouldn't read so perfect. And I'm in grade 8 now. If I read something to an oral in front of the class, I can read perfectly to the teacher.
The feeling you get when knowing that the learners are improving it's very exciting to see them improve and working on their own. That's the most amazing part.
Just seeing the progress as they get to understand something, you just see that little spark go on, and it gives them confidence to keep trying and to keep learning, or almost giving them, I guess, a love of learning and belief that they can learn.
Every year there is an increase in the pass rate as well as the results of the learners in their language, and the vibrance, the energy they bring to the school and with the learners and how they interact with them. Perfect. You know, that one-on-one attention. And that's where I think that's the light of finding that child's strength.
they've become part of us. They've become part of the Westlake family. I can't imagine what Westlake would be like without the LifeMatters Centre there.
I love waking up in the morning full of energy, knowing that I am coming to a school where I can instill little seeds of knowledge into these kids' lives that will grow and thrive in their life.
I think the thing that I really hope for LifeMatters is that as they continue to champion for those children with no voice, that more and more resources and services will be made available to those children.
It's really making them feel like they're worthy and that they have got a hope and they have got a future and that they can live up to their potential.